You're behind anyway. Let's hit it. Turn on
the
audio. Yeah, I do miss the podium. I could just set the camera right up on it.
Well, yeah, what happened to the podium?
One more piece of equipment.
I bet you Deutsch took it with him.
He hit it, burned it somewhere in Egan right now. No autocorrect. I did not mean to put zombie.
I'm flying over here, slinging to Deutsch's front yard.
And look out when you go to the NCHC. He sent us both a text. What are you and Jess going to the NCHC stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
what do you care?
just fun with them. You're all gonna miss them.
Yeah. Oh, look at here. Oh, I'm gonna see.
So we see you at the end of the season again, or I'm giving you a hard time,
whenever Scott
dude.
says we hire someone new. No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
It's been a long time. It's good to be
Deutsch
back.
is there for a while.
10 years.
I mean,
It's fun, man. It's something about watching this.
how long has Michelle been there? Is she the oldest? I'm not the oldest, but
She's been here 20 years. First one of the season.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. What's up? What's up? How are you?
Probably not.
I'm good.
No action next
You know
week?
that. Come on.
Yeah, I might come next Friday too. Okay. Well, they're off.
Going out.
I don't know. I don't think so. I gotta work at like 6 tomorrow. So I guess say no.
You know where the
No.
No.
There's no problem.
You give me a lot of shit to the PR guys.
Oh, like the guys.
Yeah.
You should see the way he talks to Sigmund. Well, I was with Sigmund. I was like, Sigmund taking it in. He's like, oh, he likes me. It's unbelievable. Like you can tell actually, like Dean finds it like.
Georgia trails from 19 to 12 entering the fourth quarter.
It's
I would never. He calls him Dick.
America's game.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you mean, baseball's not that anymore?
I refuse to go to a Twins game until the poll ad sells.
You might be waiting a while.
That's fine. I'm tired of giving them my hard-earned dollar when they don't reciprocate the love.
Yeah. Yeah, they look good.
You know, you keep firing coaches and changing logos. You got the same rotten core, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah. Well, I said they play the Hawks. Should play Chicago.
Yeah. It goes in the upper deck.
No, it's in Milwaukee.
Yeah, I know. They win the Christmas tournament there. They shut off the upper deck.
I don't think so. Because I mean, unless they only sold half the building, but they sold them.
Right, yeah, they sold 3,000 tickets.
They sold this exhibition game out in like 5 minutes. That's crazy.
Glad I didn't try to get tickets.
It's for exhibition early,
I thought about going worse for that. Post game?
You go out there, you stick around for 5
I was listening to most of the game. Just one thing. You gotta really have earbuds when you're down on the grass. It's just so loud.
I don't know.
Man.
Yeah. So,
Peach, you worked a football game?
Yeah.
Ah.
Weekend after that.
Yeah, did you? Oh. Boy, that'll keep you going.
I did see a sweatshirt.
That's what about football.
Paul, what's the preseason games next year? What are the preseason football games next year? You know who they're playing?
Yeah, North Carolina, Michigan. They won't play North Dakota State again.
I might come for North Carolina if try to do them my one game every couple of years type of thing.
We're at North
I can't
Carolina.
watch football games
We're
without
at North
your
Carolina.
road jack and my
Didn't they cancel North Carolina a couple of years back? I thought they.
Who does that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, it's just fun to just try it every couple of years, and I come for those early games, so you don't care too much. So it's fun. I enjoy it.
Hey, Jess, don't.
You want me to just hit go live, Jess?
Don't blow a ham yet. You're gonna go to Penn State. 3 steps and trip crawling.
I got it.
No, I'm not going to hit it. I'm not responsible.
No, he is not responsible.
Oh, yeah, now he did. He said.
What by your old house yesterday? What? I was in the old neighborhood yesterday.
You were?
Yeah.
Now he's running. Oh, he blew a hamstring.
Oh, no wonder he's got the 3-second rule.
Trying to make this easy for everyone. Come on now. Who even needs this?
What is it?
Mic stand. What is it?
We're gonna get the podium back.
Nobody's got real mics.
No podium. Deutsch took it to his yard somewhere.
Yeah.
Deutsch has got it in his fish house.
Deutsche has it in his fish house. That just made my day.
This is live. You can hear that. Hi, Brian.
How you doing, Deutsche?
He's not watching. He's watching Spot
First game of the season, and I think whoever had their first game tonight, the coach is going to stand here and say the same thing. And we liked a lot of things we saw. There's an arrow pointing in a direction, things we got to get better at. Exciting with a couple of young guys, but it was a good hockey game, and we're real pleased after game 1 because it gives us a starting point. We got to do moving forward.
A lot of power play changes tonight. Just general thoughts on the power play.
Liked it. We kept 3 units going. As well as we'll dig into, some guys need to see some film, but overall, I like some of the things we did on it. Starting point, it's just scratching right now.
Is it tough to have so much special teams time in the opening night?
Yeah, just when we wanted to get it going, third period, we'd start with 4 minutes on power play, and then, we took one, they took another one. That kind of, you get out of the flow. The guys get rusty on the bench, and, it is what it is. You're going to have some games like that during the regular season. But we dealt with it.
A month ago, you were telling us to be patient with number 92, and he'd give us some stuff to write about. Patience didn't last long.
He was awful good tonight, and I think he's been doing that his whole life. So obviously, he's getting some. Let's hope he likes this building, keeps that going.
When you put Cooley and Stunger back together, did you have a lot of guys perking their ears up trying to get on that line? And how'd you put Pitlick on there?
Well, the thing is, I kept Cooley and Stunger away from each other for a week and a half, and then they played together and they had great chemistry. The minute you put them back together, it was like there was a little spotlight on us, and we slid Pitlick in there. That's what you do early in the year. We slid Pitlick in there one day, and I thought he was outstanding tonight. I thought Pitlick was really had something going. So they had a little chemistry the way we went, and we'll keep juggling, and we'll figure that out in time.
Goalie gets a shutout, and he wasn't even one of the 3 stars. But I mean, when they had some pushes, it seemed like Close was pretty good.
Yeah, he looked good in there. He was calm, and he controlled a few loose pucks that were around where he calmed things down. I thought their goalie was outstanding tonight, and he looked like a goalie in there. So Lindenwood, they were physical. They had a good game plan. Rick's doing a good job with that program. They're going to be okay.
First night for the new scholarship that your family is doing. Just kind of tell us about that, where the idea came from.
It was just this summer, my wife and I were talking. Mac would have been a freshman at college this year, and it's hard on parents when he's supposed to. Everything's hard on us, but we wanted to move him into a dorm, and that's just not going to be in the cards what we're dealing with. So we came up with an idea of with his number 18. Where it happened, we had 18 home games, and our university put together a game plan, and away it went. So I don't know how it went tonight, but we're anything we can do to continue to honor Mac help young people. And that's, that kind of heart of gold. And it's about helping people.
Still plan to go with Bardo tomorrow night? Likely. Okay.
Bar will be in there tomorrow.
You said earlier that some of these three freshman defenders kind of look like veterans out there. Just thoughts on the first game?
They look like the veterans in practice. And then when you're a little nervous and you start a game, that's what comes, when you play so many freshmen. I mean, you could tell the nerves were on a few guys. I thought Brody Lamb didn't. I thought the game was not too big for him. He just stood out tonight, and along with Cooley and a couple other ones. But I'm anxious for tomorrow. Got to keep throwing over the boards. Eventually, they won't be nervous and they'll settle in here.
Not that there was a huge break-in period for Nyes last season, but he really looked like a comfortable player who knows what he's doing tonight. Just overall thoughts on his game.
Physical, gets around the net, is going to make things happen. It's the Nyes that we became accustomed to. So he plays in practice. When you come every day with the same intensity and that work ethic, it just carries over, and Matt's got that.
I think I've heard you say before you don't want to overcoach early in the season, but is there something on film that you want to look at tonight that stood out in your mind?
Yeah. And part of it is like when we missed the net tonight 25 times. That's nerves of trying to do too much, and we didn't have net front presence a lot of times. There were a lot of times that goalie could see everything, and that is more of a team game. You're just saying in the offensive zones, it's always someone's turn to be. They got to sacrifice me in front of the goal, and we had no sacrifice. Everyone wanted to score the goal, and just a little bit coming out of our offensive zone too. We, little thing there. It's I'll hate to say it, but there's a whole bunch of coaches saying the same thing around the country. Those are things that happen early in the year that you have to get on top of and carry as a hockey team to play at an elite level. And maybe at times we're thinking too much offense tonight versus a team game. And that's wrong. We'll work on that.
I think Lindenwood had 12 block shots in the first period. Is that a little bit of, they're willing to block shots and the shooters are not taking that into account?
Yeah, it was us too. Like the first game, you want to score, so you're letting it go, and there's a guy right in your lane, and so there's parts of the coach that has to just zip it and wait. We'll have a good film session tomorrow morning, show a few things, play another game, and then it's how we look a month from now. I know everyone wants us, to win a title tonight, but it ain't gonna happen. It ain't happening. So away we go. We're on our way. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Early practice, or you got to let the guys watch the Vikings? 8:30 a.m. Come on.
I'll be
Got to stretch first. Right. Yeah. Getting old. Do you remember that Hard Knocks? He's like, I can't remember who it was. It's like Rex Ryan.
We got this guy cramping up because he can't eat it. They call him banana. So we're going to take a 5-minute break. Have a snack. Practice.
Well, Hard Knocks.
Good. They lost still, no? Yeah.
Basketball things, yeah. My dad is so mad. Terry.
Freshman Logan Cooley. Logan, just gonna get started with your first time here, Minnesota, first game. Overall thoughts?
Yeah, obviously it's better atmosphere than I thought it was going to be, especially with the football game today. But I was happy to see the student section out there, and obviously get the win too. It was a great experience to win.
Logan, we talked some about, the fact that you played some international hockey, pretty comfortable on the big sheet. How did it feel being, now that it's your home rink?
Yeah, I mean, it felt awesome. I mean, practicing on it too for the past few weeks before the game also helped. But yeah, I didn't really notice too much of a difference, and it was good to be out there, and I had a lot of fun.
You obviously have a connection with Snuggery, but what was it like playing with Pitlick tonight?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you saw the pass he made. He's super skilled, really dynamic player. And, he makes plays like that all the time in practice too, so I wasn't too surprised about that.
Just overall, this college hockey thing's pretty easy, huh?
No, definitely not. Yeah, it was, good to get the first one in tonight, and just to play now. It's always, you're always looking for that first one. So for that to come in the first game, I'm pretty happy about it.
Goalie makes a save on that first one. Did you see something on the backhand there, or were you just throwing it on that? Or tell us
Yeah, I
about
just
that
tried
play.
to get on net as fast as possible. Obviously, he made a really nice save on that. I don't know how he read that, but just try to chip it over his pad and like it went in.
Do you have any kind of mindset coming into your first game or anything you want to really focus on?
I mean, just trying to enjoy it. I think coming in and playing your first college game. Obviously, there's a lot of nerves, and just trying to help the team win any way you can. So I was just trying to do that tonight, and luckily we got the win.
Did your parents make the trip, or are they waiting for North Dakota?
Yeah, waiting for North Dakota.
Just overall, I mean, how anxious were you for this game, and maybe watching the national anthem? What was the feeling in your gut?
Yeah, definitely during the national anthem got chills. Haven't played hockey in a little bit, obviously with World Juniors played then, but coming into it, obviously I was really nervous. Like I said, first college game, I was pretty anxious. Kind of get sick of practicing, so it was definitely good to play another team.
What was your day like today? Did you watch any of the football game? Did you get a pregame nap?
Yeah, I don't know if I should say this or not, but me and Izzy and Snugs went to the third quarter of the football game, and I don't know. I don't like sitting in my room all day. I kind of like to get out, get going a little bit. So yeah, it might have to be a ritual after that one.
Any other kind of pregame meal to get the 3 points, or?
No, I'm not superstitious at all. I just like we had a good game today, so keep it going from there.
Sticks were taped right, though, right?
Oh, for sure. Yep, definitely. All right. Yep.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Logan. Congrats.
Thank you.
Jackson, here in a minute.
He does smile.
Which Jackson?
What you're saying is so.
Michael? Tito? Jermaine?
Janet.
Janet?
Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
You could have talked to the people.
Oh, jeez. What's that?
Michael.
Shut in the Deutsch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember that? He had shutouts in like 4 of his first 5 games. Oh, no, we can't talk to freshmen. Come on.
the Don.
Yeah, he did. I remember when Eric Holland broke his finger on one of the games I was covering, and so I said to him, it was a Saturday night, and I said to him, like, hey, when can I, when can we get an update on Holland? And he goes, well, Wednesday, during media available. Like, so, anyway, on Sunday, fucking guy was a wild draft pick. I obviously was gonna be able to find out what was wrong with him. I find out with him, and I text Tom, like, hey, I know he broke his finger, he's gonna miss a month, I'm gonna report this. He doesn't respond, finally at like 6 p.m. I text him again, I'm like, dude, I'm putting this on the script website in like 5 minutes. You have like 5 minutes, call me. This is not how we do it. Like, well, look, we're in an NHL locker room, I'm in the lockout, I'm not fucking waiting till Wednesday to write about the Loud's first, like
It's not
crap.
speculation, but this is what I got.
I talked to him actually. He texted me. I'll get random texts of like bears in Alaska.
Yeah. Right outside his front house.
Yeah. I like covering. I think he likes having me too, because I didn't just come and do the games like the script did in all those years. I would actually come and do features. Remember, I did a huge feature of him and Mario. I know. I think no, I don't think he's retired yet.
In Alaska.
Mario's in Alaska? Wow.
Yeah, Mario's awesome.
Wow.
How's his done? How's his what? How's his done?
Oh, he's got to be here quite a bit. CCHA commissioner.
We'll be here next week, I don't know. Right?
Probably, yeah.
Jackson Nelson, Jackson's kind of overall impressions of tonight's wins. Whatever.
That was a good start to the year. All the freshmen came ready to play, which makes it a lot easier for us, being leaders, and the power play is quick in the night, which always helps win games early in the year, late in the year. When your power play is over 25%, you know, that's kind of the milestone for us and kind of what we focus on to capitalize on those opportunities. We clean some things up in the D zone, but I think overall it was a good start to the year.
What were you looking for out of tonight's first game? Was there something you were focusing on, your mindset coming into it?
You know, just kind of controlling what I can control. Sometimes your nerves get to you. Just kind of put those aside and just play hard and support each other, support your line mates, and just stay positive on the bench.
And you're going to the power play. Looked like Nyes and Cooley were playing some catch over there, and you just found some space. What were you thinking on that play?
Yeah, you know, just being the middle guy when they have it in the corner, just supporting them and making sure that when you get the puck, you can do something with it. And there, Nyes found me in the slot and just shot it and scored.
This team doesn't seem like a lot of labels are put on guys as far as, oh, they're just a freshman, they should, you know their place and all that. But how much fun is it to watch Snuggerud and Cooley do what they do and the chemistry they have?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun watching them. You can learn from them even though they're freshmen, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's really good year to watch them all year.
I said I felt bad for closer. He has a shutout, and he's not even one of the 3 stars tonight. But I mean, it seemed like he was pretty solid back there. You know, when Lindenwood made a few pushes.
Yeah, he's a really good goalie. Last year, obviously, we leaned on him quite a bit later in the year, and he showed up ready to play tonight. And yeah, he was a good backbone for us. He always has been.
Does he ever show a pulse or anything? He seems like he's pretty calm back there.
No, he is pretty calm. There was one play on the power play, and there was an intermission, and I said, "You had the shot there," and he's like, "Yeah, he definitely gave me that one." But yeah, he took it well, and you know, he never gets too flustered.
Yeah. Lindenwood's first game. Did you get any points of emphasis from the coaching staff and with how to approach tonight?
We didn't have any film on him, obviously, because first year in the Division I hockey, but they just wanted us to play hard and play our game and just kind of play hockey.
Any messages during the intermissions that stood out to you, or?
Just kind of controlling what we can control. I think one thing was reloading above pucks. We were kind of getting caught below with the F3, too far below in the O zone, and made it a harder back check, but I think we cleaned that up in the 3rd period.
Thanks, Jackson.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
No, thanks, guys.
I'm behind the scenes.